So I always had an interest in woodworking. I worked for the federal government for 33 years, and during that time, it's sort of as an aside, I was doing some woodworking and took some classes and things like that. And when I retired, I started my own woodworking business and sort of self-taught through friends and family who did a lot of woodworking, and then just through trial and error and things like that. So I've just always enjoyed working with things from when I was 10 years old, trying to make my own skateboard, and so yeah, it's kind of a second career for me. My name is Ellen Geckler, and this is Ember Woods. I am the owner. I've been the owner for 3 weeks now, but I've been working here for probably about a year and a half. When the previous owner decided to move, my husband and I decided to buy the business and kind of see where we could take it. Everything is from the local area. We have a few things we trade with the mills and things like that, but the majority of what we have here is from the local area. A lot of it is farmers clearing fields that the wood would normally be burned or just pushed over and pushed into the sides of the fields and things like that, or burned. And so we've kind of put the word out. A lot of people now sell us their logs, or we have friends that are farmers and clearing areas and thinning forest areas, and we wind up getting a lot of those logs, and so it's all locally sourced, and then we mill it and dry it and make our goods from that.
Yeah, we sold quite a bit of stuff.
Normally what we do, we grab the logs, or people donate the logs, get the logs from us. We pick out what logs we're looking for at the time, if it's gonna be oak, cedar, whatever. We take them, run it through the mill, start cutting what's coming to the mill. We can run it on the mill. We cut it at the depth that you will need. This is a cedar log. We're cutting it at 1.25 inches. Just mainly once we get it dried, we'll make a lot of serving trays and stuff out of it. Or a lot of people put it on house mantles and put it on the siding of the houses, or we cut them down smaller, take the bark off, and they're inside closets for most cedars. And it keeps most of the boat away once it's. Once we get it dried and ready to go, we'll put it on CNC, which is shop saver. We could flatten it, get it all flat, all smooth on both sides. Then we'll go through and plane it or sand it, get it as smooth as we want it. Then we'll take it and take it into the shop, figure out what plans we're gonna do, make tables or stuff out of it. If we're gonna be putting the epoxies in it, what we're gonna do to it. It's where the magic happens, I guess. So we just go through, do whatever the customer wants. From there, we put epoxies in it. I can show you that.
I am Elsa Vandegevel, and working up here at Ember Woods. I am their finisher. So as you saw Richard, when the guys get done milling it, sanding it, getting it all ready for me, it comes up front, and then I do the finishes. In my room back here right now, we have a blackjack oak table that we are casting. Because of the wood being a little punky, we have to cast it in rosin so that it takes on a stronger integrity to it. So that's what's in the form right now. It'll set for 3 days from a pour. I'll pour a little bit over again, and then Richard will take it back to the back, and the guys will cut it to size, bring it back to me, and I'll do a flood coat over it, and they'll have a beautiful dining room table.
So you guys finished it out, legs and everything. It'll be.
Sometimes the customers will buy the legs. Other times Ellen will help them come up with the design of legs. We use several people as outsourcing on our legs, but she'll help them design it. But yeah, that she has made some wooden legs, but usually right now the look right now is for the custom metal legs.
Yeah, those are really neat.
Back over this way, I do some epoxy art. We have a big call for either serving trays or lazy Susans. So I've done a different one over here. We do oceans, some just different designs. I've got just different colors from the Caribbean to the Gulf, stuff like that. We are doing a called for order of a catalpa tree. And I'm from Louisiana, so I probably didn't say that like you do here.
No, you did. Yep.
This tree actually was on the K-State campus. It was one of the trees that was planted when K-State started. Unfortunately, it died, so Wildcat Tree Services cut it down, and the owner at the time, Scott Jacobs, was able to get it, and now we try to always do something to resemble K-State in it, because we want to honor where the tree came from. So that one is going on top of a bourbon barrel that's refinished, and they'll use it for either entertaining or tailgating. That's a big thing.
No, I'm just really excited, as being kind of a second career for me. I'm really excited. My husband and I kind of going in on this together. He's kind of the back of the house, helping out with all the operations and things. I'm sort of the front of the house, helping doing the books and the woodworking and things like that. So it's really exciting for both of us to sort of start a new venture and kind of make a go of it, be part of the Riley County community. And here in downtown Riley, it's a really nice small community, but close to Manhattan. We also have customers from some of the bigger cities around, and we've had people from Dallas and Austin and Colorado, Kansas City, Wichita. So we get people from quite an array of areas, kind of the greater central Kansas area, and it's really nice to sort of see where it's going to go.